Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're doing good today. Well, today I'm going to show you the results of my Russet Burbank that I planted in a grow bag. Now, I'm going to leave a link to a video in the description on how I planted it. I really wasn't planning on using a grow bag this year, but a guy at work gave me one. So I'm really interested to see, because you never done it before and didn't quite know how to, mix stuff in together and get fertilizer and everything. So if you watch that video, you'll see how I did it, but I really am just interested to see if I got anything or just how it came out. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so in that video, I planted one potato with 2 eyes, and I ended up with 2 plants. So that part worked out really good. Now, like I said, this is a Russet Burbank, and generally they're a 100 to 120 day potato, and these are pretty much dead. They're not going to grow anymore. And so it's been just a little over 100 days since I planted it. And so I really think it's time to harvest it. So let's take a look and see how we did. All right, so I'm not for sure how easy this is going to come out of the bag. I've never done it quite like this before. And so I'm just going to flip it up, and we're going to see okay, well, we do have potatoes. That's not a bad one. I was really kind of hoping for some bigger ones. I wasn't expecting to get a lot of potatoes. But I was really kind of hoping they would be bigger than that. So let me explain why I think they didn't come out as good as what I thought they would. So, and the reason why I put it on this tarp is I'm going to reuse this soil. I'm going to mix in some other stuff with it, and I'm going to try to rejuvenate it so I'm not wasting it, because this stuff, even though I bought some fairly cheap stuff, it is kind of expensive. So let me kind of talk a little bit about what I could have done better. So, all right. Okay, so I'm going to show you these potatoes close up. And again, I really didn't think that I was going to get a lot more potatoes than this, but I was really kind of hoping that they would have been bigger. So one of the things that I think, played into this is I couldn't amend the pH. And I think getting the pH right for potatoes is really important. And so that's something that I'm going to work on for next year. And I really did like using the grow bag, and so I probably will use it again next year. Another, I think, even bigger thing is if you watch that video, you see how I added fertilizer. And I don't do that with the potatoes that I plant out in my garden. Like I said, I was kind of in a hurry. I really wanted to try it, and I wasn't planning on using a grow bag. And so amending my soil, I just don't think it worked as good as if I'd had time. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to take this soil here, and I'm going to maybe try to do a little rejuvenating to it, and just amend it and make it a little bit better, and just try. And I think the potatoes will come out better. I think this was more me than it was the grow bag. The only thing I noticed different is that plant was dead at about 100, just over 100 days. And the ones, the Russet Burbanks that I have in my garden, some of them are just starting to die off, but they're not nearly as far along as what this one was. And so I'm wondering if that wasn't something to do with the grow bag. Let me know what you think. If you've used these, if you've grown potatoes in them, if they do harvest a little early. Now, I did water these really regular, you know, at least once, twice a week, if not more, you know, and it seemed like they had plenty of water. Everything was good there. So I'm not going to say it was the water. I think it was more, if you had time and you could prepare the soil a little better, I think you'd get a little better result. Well, that's the video. And again, please, if you got a little tip with grow bags, please share it with everybody. I would appreciate it. Well, you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.